Hi everyone, this is the gas walkthrough for September 6th. I'm Philip Newman. Today I'm solving Thought You Were Waving by Bill Murphy. This is a killer Sudoku, and we have normal Sudoku rules, 1 to 9 in each row, column, and 3x3 box. Additionally, we have some cages in the grid, and digits in the cages must sum to the total in the top left corner, so these two digits sum to 8. And those are the rules. A lot of times with killer, especially when we have 2-cell cages, we want to look for minimums and maximums. The lowest you can have in 2 cells is 3, 1 plus 2. 4 is just above that, so it also only has one way to be done, 1 plus 3, because we can't have 2 plus 2. 17, on the other end, the maximum you can have in 2 cells is 17, 9 plus 8, so that has to be an 8-9 pair. And now we're going to continue in this row and this row. Bill has set something up similar, but not exactly the same. We were actually just talking about this yesterday in the SudokuCon stream about symmetry and near symmetry, and also this particular setup with killer cages, ironically. Both of us had forgotten that Bill had just posted a puzzle. It was a perfect example. Somebody in chat had to remind us. That will be available at some point on the SudokuCon YouTube channel if you weren't able to join us. So we'll link it when it's available. Anyway, let's think about this 8 cage based on the fact that we have a 1-3 pair here. There are 3 ways to do 8 in 2 cells. One of them is 1-7, and we can't do that. One of them is 3-5, and we also can't do that. So the only possibility left is 2-6. So that must be 2-6. And now we can think about the 11. There are actually 4 ways we can do 11, but one is 2-9, that's ruled out by the 2-6 pair. One is 3-8, ruled out by the 1-3. One is 5-6, ruled out by the 2-6. The only one left is 4-7. And so that's going to resolve the cages in that row. The remaining cells are going to be 5, 8, 9. I'm not going to mark those yet. We might come back and do them later. We'll see. But let's come down to this row. This time we have 8 and 9, and we have a 12 cage. So we can't have 9, 3. We can't have 8, 4. So we must have 5 and 7. And then the 9 can't be 8, 1, 7, 2, or 4, 5. It must be 3, 6. And we're going to end up with 1, 2, 4 left over in those cells. All right, let's look at some other rows. I'm noticing this 14 cage. There are 2 ways to do 14, 5 plus 9 and 6 plus 8. We can't do 6 plus 8, so this must be 5, 9. The 6 is going to mirror that deduction. Again, it's not perfect logical symmetry here, but there's a lot of mirroring between the top and bottom. We have 5, 7 here, so we can't have 1 plus 5 in the 6 cage. The other possibility is 2 plus 4. So that's what that has to be. Let's look at the 9 now. We can't have 1, 8, we can't have 2, 7, we can't have 4, 5. This must also be 3, 6, which means our other 3, 6 down here is going to go in these 3 cells. We don't know which ones yet. And then the 12 can't be 3, 9, or 4, 8, so it must also be 5, 7. And we're going to end up with 5, 7 down here somewhere. This 10 can't be 4, 6, or 3, 7, or 1, 9, so it must be 2, 8. The 11 can't be 2, 9, 3, 8, 5, 6, it must be 4, 7. So that is all of those as well. I do want to come back to this row now. We said it was 5, 8, 9. We have a 5, 9 in this box now, so this must be the 8. And we'll put 5, 9 in these cells. This row was 1, 2, 4. We have 2, 4 there. This row needs 1, 3, 6. We have 1, 3 here. And we have a 1 down here now, so this is 3, this is 1. And here we have 1, 8, 9. The 1's going to have to go here. The 8 is going to resolve 9, 8 like that. And now we're going to bounce back and forth here. 9 resolves 5, 9, which resolves 5, 7. Thought we were going to do more bouncing, but maybe not. That may be it for now. All right, let's come down to these cages. The 14 is probably the easiest to resolve here. It's the most extreme, so maybe that's what we would naturally look at anyway. But the reason it's easy to resolve here is we have a 5, 9 here, we have an 8 here. This must be 6, 8 in this order. And now 8 must go here, which means these are 3, 6, resolved by that 6. That 6 is going to go up here and resolve those cages. Up here we have 1, 4, 7. Can't resolve that yet, but we'll come back to it. The 11 cage we can do now. We can do the 13. So we've got options here. Let's kind of continue how we've been solving and look at the 13 first. 13 could be 6, 7, but that's ruled out. 5, 8 is ruled out. It must be 4, 9. This 10 can't be 1, 9, 2, 8 or 4, 6. It must be the right digit, 3, 7. Let's go ahead and use some pairs and stuff. The first thing I saw as I was filling that in is we have 9s here and 9s here. We had a discussion about this yesterday as well. This is sometimes called an X-wing. It's sort of a degenerate X-wing, but really what it is eliminating 9 from these cells, because there's a 9 in one of these, and there's a 9 in one of these. So 9 must be up here, and in fact it must be right there, and that's a 5. But if you want to look at it as an X-wing, 9 in this row and this row are limited to the same 2 columns. So 9 must be in one of these cells, and 9 must be one of these cells, so that could have given us 5 here. But that's going to give us 9 over here. These are 1, 2, and 5. We can place the 1 because of our 1s, and that's going to resolve 3, 1. Feel like there's probably something else that I can fill in here. Not seeing it, so we'll come back to it. We can do the same sort of thing here. 7 is not in any of these cells, so it must be down here. And that means it's not here. This is 5, 7 like this. 3 is the same way, but we've already got the 3 here. 8 here. So 8's in one of these cells. Let's look here. 1, 2, 4, 9. The 1 has to go here. We'll go ahead and mark 2, 4, 9. Over here, 2, 4, 5, 7. I don't think that's resolved yet. It might be in some way I'm missing it. These are 2 and 5 we can place. That places the 4, 2. Okay, so these are 2, 5, 7 now. The 4 here is going to place a 7 there, which is going to resolve this cell. And the 4 is going to continue with these like that. These are 3, 6. Now the 13 here can't be 4, 9. It's actually not determined yet. Otherwise, this 2 is going to determine it though. That's going to place 7, 2 down here. I said it was going to determine it. Yeah, 7 now can't be in the 13 cage, so it's not 6, 7, it must be 5, 8. This is 1. It's the only thing left in the column. It's also the only place for 1 in the box. This is 3 or 6. 3, 6, 7. All right, the 11 here can't be 5, 6, can't be 3, 8, and it can't be 2, 9 because of the 2, 9 here. So this must be 4, 7, and we know the order. So that's going to place 7 in that cell. This 11 can't be 5, 6, or 3, 8, or 4, 7, so this must be 2, 9 in that order. It's going to give us 4, 9 here. These are 5, 8. These are 1, 3, and 6, so that's the 1. This is 3, 6. And now again, we could use the thing with the 3s here, or just we have a 3 in this box, or we have a 3, 6 pair here, however you want to see it. This is not 3, and so this is not 3 either. That's going to place 7 and 4 here. 4, 5, 8, 5 there. These are 2 and 8. And we're winding down now. 1, 4, 7 up here. These are 2, 3, and 9. That's going to resolve our 3, 6 pairs down here. If I can get my fingers on the right keys. And that's the solution. I took my time with that puzzle. We talked quite a lot about Killer yesterday, so a lot of that stuff was on my mind. So if you weren't able to join the stream, one, I hope you'll check it out when it's available. But two, that's a taste of some of the things we talked about when it comes to setting gas and things we think about. And it's just interesting stuff in Killer Sudoku. So I hope you enjoyed that. Let us know how you did in the comments, and I will see you next time.